Fellow Kenyans, at this rate, I really don't know who is supposed to be blamed. Are we supposed to blame the person who employed or the person who gave this guy a job? Are we supposed to blame the guy, or are we supposed to blame the people that surrounding the guy that really encourage the guy to continue doing wrong? I'm talking about this, and actually I'm shooting this video because I have two main things to talk about. First of all, I want us to start with this story of Farouk Kibet because it is growing. It is something. It's something that now is going rampant. It's something that is growing day by day. As time goes by, we're finding that it's becoming more interesting because, of course, we know very well who Farouk Kibet is, and in many occasions, a lot of people involved themselves with him. And there are those that he was forcing to do things that maybe they didn't want to do. There are those that he slapped. There are those that they claim that he slapped them. There are those that he claim that, oh, Farouk Kibet told me this, Farouk Kibet did this. So a lot of people, several people have been complaining or complained about Farouk Kibet. I don't know whether some of them were true. I don't know whether some of them were false. But at the end of the day, we have to accept that mtu mbaya ni mbaya tu. Na ikiwa wakati wako ukifika, jinsi ambavyo msemo usema ya kwamba siku ya nyani kufa miti zote uteleza. It's true, it's normally true. And as you lay your bed, so you must just bear and lie on it. So that is one thing I want to talk about. And also, the second thing that I would like us to talk about is the demolition that happened in Roysambu. But before we do all of those things, fellow Kenyans, let me humbly request you that please, if at all we are meeting for the first time, don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can as well like, you can share, you can drop me your comment at the comment section. Tell me what you think and where exactly you're watching this video from. Most of the time, we watch the video and fail to subscribe. Please don't just watch the video and forget to subscribe. Your subscription is very much important, and I really need it. Please just subscribe, and all shall be well. If you're within the country, you can tell me which part of the country, or just don't be the number of the county where you're watching this video from. And if you're outside the country, it's also good to drop me either the code of the country or the country's name or the flag of the country at the comment section. Now, let's get back to our discussion, fellow Kenyans. Farouk Kibet was fired, was warned not to step his footsteps at the Statehouse. And let me just read, I think I read this letter. Let me just read it again. The letter that came from the president himself concerning Farouk Kibet, concerning him warning Farouk Kibet not to step his footsteps again, with his foot at the Statehouse. This is what the letter said, that statement from His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, CGH, President of the Republic of Kenya. Ref expansion of Mr. Farouk Kibet from Kenya Statehouse on 2nd March 2026. Sorry. For many years, Mr. Farouk Kibet has walked with me in my political journey, from my time as a member of parliament, through the service as the deputy president, and now as president of the Republic of Kenya. I have valued loyalty, dedication, and hard work in all those who serve alongside me. However, leadership at the level of presidency demands discipline, decorum, and utmost respect for institutions and leadership across the political divide. Statehouse is not a marketplace for insults, intimidation, or personal vendettas. It is a symbol of national unity, dignity, and respect. It has come to my attention that conduct attributes to Mr. Farouk Kibet has fallen short of the standards expected of anyone associated with my office. Actions that verify leadership, create unnecessary confrontation, or bring the office of president into disrepute cannot and will not be tolerated. Effective immediate, Mr. Farouk Kibet will no longer serve in any capacity within the presidency or operate from Statehouse. My administration remains committed to respectfully engagement, issues-based politics, and the service of the people of Kenya without arrogance or hostility. Leadership is a responsibility, not alliances for excess. I thank Kenya for their continued trust and assured the nation that integrity and order shall guide my government. That was a letter from the president, but that is not the letter that I wanted us to focus on. Mama Rachael has broken the silence, and she's talking about Farouk Kibet. Of course, what I believe is that when a lot of people now will be given the opportunity to talk about what Farouk Kibet has done, a lot of people will talk. A lot of people will say things concerning Farouk Kibet. Mama Rachael is saying that Farouk Kibet has to go. He was very disrespectful. He never respected me either. He could come from anywhere and go straight even to my bedroom, claiming he's looking for my husband. He could access any room in Statehouse, including my children's room. He even started instructing me on what to do and what not to do. Now, fellow Kenyans, I just have a question to ask. According to the way you know Farouk Kibet, or according to the way you've seen Farouk Kibet, people reacting, people saying things about Farouk Kibet, would you say that this letter or Rachael Ruto is lying concerning Farouk Kibet? No, would you say that these ones are lies? Ikiwa tuseme hivi ikiwa wewe umeambiwa kwamba utoe maoni yako kuhusiana na Farouk Kibet according to the way you understand or according to the way you know him, would you say that this letter is a lie? Personally, I wouldn't say that is a lie, because Farouk Kibet ni mtu mwenye alikuwa anajipiga kifua sana. Farouk Kibet was one of the guys that really thought that amefika. You heard him the way he was even commanding people around the country. Ulikuwa unaona sio Rigathi Gachagua, sio John Mbadi, mara si Kithure Kindiki na amekipitia hadi akapigwa kofi. So it doesn't matter what is said or what is not being said. What I would like to say is that even our leaders, try as much as you can to look for the people wenye mnaeka around you, because at the end of the day it is your reputation. We don't care. Ni nyinyi tu, wale watu ambao mnaeka karibu na nyinyi ndio watu ambao wanapasa kuweka mfano mzuri. That is none of our business, because at the end of the day, even this government has never done anything good for this country, right? But hii yake the second story of the day, fellow Kenyans, is about Roysambu. Kuna manyumba ambazo zimebomolewa kule Roysambu na hiyo kazi imefanyika usiku, and I've seen a lot of people talking about the same, whereby traders in Roysambu have woken up. This is what is being said, that let me just read it. Traders in Roysambu have woken up to the devastating news of their businesses being destroyed by the government in the middle of the night. Now, there are 2-3 things that I want to talk about concerning this issue of demolition. But before that, let me read this letter. This letter was issued by KENHA, that is the Kenya National Highway Authority, on 23rd February 2026. February, that is last month. And this is what the letter was saying: clearance of all road encroachments. The Kenya National Highway Authority, KENHA, wishes to notify all roadside traders operating along the Thika Superhighway at Kiunguro both bounds, Allsops both bounds, and Delview section to remove and clear their waves from the road reserves within 7 days from the date of this notice. This is to facilitate the construction of the designated roadside stations, intending to enhance corridor functionality, improve safety standards, and elevate traffic congestion along the affected section. The project is part of the authority's ongoing road safety improvement initiatives that seeks to reduce accidents and enhance order within the road reserves and ensure the unobstructed flow of traffic along the highway. All affected traders are urged to comply within the stipulated time frame to avoid enforcement actions in accordance with the relevant law governing road reserves. Now, let me start by saying this, but sometimes we as Kenyans, I'm not supporting what has happened, but I just want us to talk about this. Sometimes in as much as we want to blame, we want to blame the government too much, we also need to reason. Sometimes blaming the government comes at a point that before we blame the government, we should also work on our ignorance. Because this letter was issued on 23rd, right, on last month. Demolition has happened. Demolition has happened usiku. First things first, let's accept that kubomoa maduka ama vibanda usiku is not encouraged. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's really wrong kubomoa. Kuna msemo mwingine usema kwetu ya kwamba ukimlaumu mwewe lazima uangalie tusiwe tunalaumu mwewe kila wakati. Wakati mwingine tulaumu mpaka hadi kuku. In this situation or in this scenario, I would say that some of these people acted out of ignorance. Ukijaribu kuangalia vizuri, kuna baadhi ya wafanyabiashara who got this letter and vacated. So the remaining people, maybe they didn't get the letter, or they were saying that si wakuji watuone kitu watatufanyia. So wacha waje tuone kitu watatufanyia. So in as much as sometimes, at the end of the day, we have to accept that at the end of the day, the government doesn't care. Whether walipeana barua ama wakupeana barua, whether uliona barua ama ukuona barua, kile ambacho wanataka kufanya, that is what they'll do. They will not care about what you are saying. They will not care about your cries. They will not care about anything concerning it. They will not do that. So this issue, of course, hii ndio serikali tulisema ni ya mama mboga. And of course, a lot of you are saying that Ruto wants to finish Kikuyus and Kambas. Have you ever seen mama mboga? Have you seen mama mboga in Kiptanui, in all those areas, wakibomolewa? Of course, those are things that are there. Of course, we know very well that this government really hate business people. But first things first, were they supposed to take action? Were they supposed to respond? If the letter was issued, what was supposed to be their response? That is the question. How are they supposed to respond? Were they supposed to ignore this, or they were supposed to react? In that process of reacting, how are they supposed to react? Please let me know what you think at the comment section concerning this, because personally, I really think that we might be blaming the government, because deadline ilikuwa 7 days, 23rd mpaka leo, that is 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and then first. Leo ni 5th. Wamepitisha na 4 days. Nimekwambia hii serikali haitambui anything. Whether walipeana notice au hawakupeana notice, kile kitu ambacho wameamua nataka kufanya, that is exactly what they are going to do. Of course, we really don't like this government, but this area, sometimes these are the roads that these road reserves are they're supposed to be like they gave notice. The fact remains, they gave a notice. So I told you guys that hata kama hii serikali inafanya vitu mbaya ambazo tunajaribu kupinga, but when something is happening when something is happening to us out of our own ignorance, we have to accept. So this one, our wafanyabiashara biashara zao zimebomolewa out of their own ignorance, because suppose they got these letters, the letter was issued, suppose somebody educated them, And this is the problem now that we have with our members of parliament, our MCAs. The MCAs keep on politicizing instead of coming to educate the people that are doing businesses on matters that is supposed to help them. Where are the MCAs of these areas? The members of parliament. Wangekuja na waambia watu kwamba kuna barua imetoka from the Kenha ya kwamba hii barabara inataka kutengenezwa. Na wakati barabara inatengenezwa, tafadhali muhakikisha kwamba kabla hizi siku 7 hazijaisha, mmeangalia pale ambapo mnaweza mkaweka biashara zenu, ili wakati ambapo wanakuja kubomoa hawataharibu biashara ya mtu yote, hataenda hasara. But who are they? They don't do that. They don't care. So please let me know what you think concerning this issue, and also tell me what you think, and don't forget to subscribe, fellow Kenyans.